the Murphy Company. The rest of these painting records clearly state just R. Atkinson Fox or RAFox or just Fox. The first set we're going to go through are the records for prints that are in the book or that are in the composites. We just thought it would be interesting for you to see some of these and note how detailed the descriptions were and how many different sizes were printed and the years that they were printed in. And feel free to correct me as I make errors going through this. First of all, Sharon Durkin, would you like to tell everyone what you just told me?
On that, where you saw the picture of the printing record that you thought said W. Mewson, I've done a lot of genealogy research, and I'm sure that that character was not W, it is H. That is the old English way of writing H. And so I'm sure where you picked that up as a W, it is the old way. If you go back into old census records and stuff, that is the way the old script was for the H, and I'm sure that that W actually is an H.
So that goes along with the
H Mewson.
The H Mewson, right. Very good. Okay. This one is the old meeting house, and I believe this was in some of the most recent composites with the church and the people walking up to the church. Notice it was delivered by Fox on 9/21/21. And some of these at the bottom says that tells when they were copyrighted for, and the title that was copyrighted.
Hey, wait, what's it say about George Wood on there?
The last line on the left-hand side.
Shipped George F. Wood, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and approval George F. Wood. Sold this to John something company. Wood Cleveland.
What does he say? George F. Wood.
Tulsa, but I'm sure you know what that is.
What the company is.
But I'll tell you what,
Any comments, Pat, on was the George Wood just an individual? From that, do you think that was just an individual that looked at it to possibly purchase
We
it?
had a George Wood vice president at the Murphy Company.
So it could be
I
him.
think I find it a common name. Probably either an individual, sometimes they were shipped to a salesman, one of our salesmen would sell it.
Okay. So that could have been one of those instances.
I think so. I think it's commonly done.
Okay. The next one is, this is one we've had already, that's safely guarded with the lioness and the three little cubs. Go on to the next one. This next one is Mount Rainier. And in the Fox book, I believe, Rita, there was a letter that a lady had sent you, and you printed it, where she had a letter from Thomas D. Murphy where her father had purchased this print. And when I compared, the dates are identical on here. You'll notice this print was framed on 12/12/25, and in the letter was written on 12/15/25, and he says, we have just recently framed this print for you. So the dates corresponded perfectly. The next one is the old bridge, delivered by Fox. Copyright applied for in 7/27/22. The next one is the old well. It was printed in a kit.
The old bridge and the old, what was the other one? The old
well, the old
the
bridge.
meeting house and the old well. Now, I don't know how many more of these will be, but they're listed in the back in the Library of Congress record too.
Right, yes.
With the
yes.
identical copyright dates.
Good, yeah. I'm sure there'll be others too that are duplicates. The next one is the old folks. They really liked the old. Delivered by Fox. Once again, probably some of the Fox sons. Next we have The old fishing pool. Or the artist called it the old fishing hole. Delivered by Fox, copyright applied for, printed in a 5 by 3.5. Are we giving you enough time to look at these? You want us to go a little slower?
We have to be back by 1, Mark. I can't make it.
We'll be back here at 1:45. 1:45. Yeah, sold Henry Fox, Bridgeport, Ohio. Was there a Henry Fox relative?
Henry Fox was Garnet Fox's father. That was his name.
And he lived in Ohio?
No.
Because this is an address of Bridgeport, Ohio. Probably not the same one then. The coincidences really make this that much more confusing. The old swimming hole. Delivered by Fox. Printed in several sizes, copyright applied for. And once again, the next one is the old road. Delivered by Fox, RAFox. Most of these records that we have, you can see where the painting was ultimately sold to an individual somewhere or another publishing house. Pat has expressed, though, that a big majority of the prints were destroyed by Thomas D. Murphy. She's found through the records where many of them were destroyed. Oh, yeah, and then she also had said last evening that during the war effort, that a lot of the plates, the metal plates, were destroyed for that purpose as well. And once again, now we have the old mill. The old mill, RAFox, delivered by Fox.
Mark,
Yes.
you might be interested, because of the fact that these are all the old something. You'll notice the size of the plate's 5 by 3.5. And I would have to check on that, but usually then it was used on blotter series. For blotters, and they were always in a series of 12. So you possibly will have 12 of these with start
the old something.
something. And they will be on a blotter.
Yes.
We have 7 of these, and they're off of calendars. You can see where they've been torn
Torn off the
of the various years.
Oh, we didn't.
Yeah, Pat said that as through her research, a lot of what she's found has been this series where there's a whole series of 12, and usually the number was 12 that they did. For the calendars of the blotter.
They also had a monthly service, what they call monthly service. And there's a tell, it was a playing card with a picture of it. It would have 1 month, and our customers would send those out each month to their customers. It's called monthly service, and they also use this small size print.
So rather than just give the customer one calendar at the beginning of the month, of the year, and then forget about it, they'd send them one every month
Yeah.
to remind them that they still were around. Seems like a pretty good idea. Yes, okay, Deb.
Yeah. The company that I worked for in the 50s did that. And I wasn't a Fox Kids here at the time, didn't know. So we sent out one every month to good customers. And they were all Parrish and Fox. And there was a series of 12 in each. And I only wish I had mailing it.
Yeah. Don't we all? Yes.
How did they, I see a lot of these were shipped to people like in Oklahoma. How did these individuals come about buying?
I'm not sure. Any ideas, Pat?
I think you'll find a lot of those are outside. That
There were several, yes.
sale very good too. And he resold the painting. They did a lot of things with the painting. I think they ran into some trouble with our salesmen actually would get a commission from selling the original painting to their customers or to someone. Ralph Sykes was one of our very, very good salesmen. A lot of your Oklahoma
Dick told me too that sometimes they would put them on display, like in a bank or something like that, as kind of an advertising
yes.
method, and that a lot of these disappeared that way. They just never found their way back.
I have come across entries where we mailed them out to somebody and there's no other entry. I don't, you know, you just have to figure that we never got them back.
They walk home with somebody.
Yeah, or it will say they were lost. It's, sorry,
Someone asked if you wanted to come up front and use the microphone.
not really.
Okay, good. Next we have Play While You May. This is one we're familiar with in the book. Delivered by Fox. 9/21/21. We had that date earlier too.
A lot of them had that space.
And it was made in several sizes. There's a 3-inch by 3-inch. Very small one. And it says blotter. Next is A Brother Elk. It's got a lot of verbiage which was shipped back and forth. Copyright applied for it. Head of the Herd, the buffalo. Are these readable from the back of the room? Okay. Next is The Old Home. All of these so far, I believe, are in the book. Is that correct? Has anyone seen a new title yet? I believe these are all recognized ones in the book or the composites. In the packets of information we gave everybody, there was an alpha list of all the titles as up to date as we think we can get it. And I checked all the titles across that reference. The Patriarch. Moose standing at the edge of a body of water. There we go. Get our cows and mooses backwards. Received 6/20/21. Sold to B. Jackson, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Well, there's a lot of these in Oklahoma, whoever came from there.
I bet John knows who that is. There's a family that has called Miss Jackson's Store, a real exclusive store in Tulsa. Anybody around here in Tulsa, Oklahoma? But it's a really exclusive dress store. It's done in Tulsa.
So they may have done a lot of business with the calendar.
Yeah, and they had it's one of those real exclusive family kind of things, and it's.
So probably the presidents
is.
and vice presidents of these companies are a lot of the people who came into contact with the painting finally.